Luke, can you take us through what you saw on the final play there defensively?
Yeah, I mean, we were just obviously trying to not allow any threes and then trying to, make a tough catch for two. I was just kind of on the weak side and saw the pass go to Wagner and just try to make a play. And fortunately, he had to kind of like spin back. I feel like if he would have had just to be able to straight go up, I wouldn't have been able to get there. But fortunately, I was able to get there and make the block.
I think Coach said something like your instincts are better than anything he could draw up in a moment like that. How much do you lean on your instincts when the game's on the line in a situation?
Well, we talked today about using, whichever part of the brain it is that more controls or I guess it doesn't really control it, the more instinctual side. So hopefully, I guess it was just that part of the brain was active for that play. Yeah, I mean, and that's a lot of it. Obviously, a lot of it too is just like amount of time and experience, and you just start seeing plays or just trying to do the right thing, and you never really know if it's exactly right, but you just got to kind of like follow what your natural instincts are and just commit to something.
What are the emotions at that moment like, your team rallying around you there and being able to seal the win?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I feel like obviously being able to when games come down to the final possession like that, it's obviously a great feeling when you're able to come out on the other end, and especially on the road. I feel like it's a fun thing, especially more for your team and your group itself, and be able to rally around. So obviously it's a lot of fun. It was great to be able to get that win and kind of keep chugging along. But I think it's just a fun opportunity for our team, and wins on the road, they'll do that for you.
Have you ever had a game-saving block like that before?
I don't know, to be honest. I don't think so. Maybe. To be honest, I'm not really sure. It was obviously a lot of fun, and especially at the last second like that, where it kind of just rides off to the end of the game too, and not like a rebound and foul, So, I'm not really sure, but I'll enjoy this one for today.
Look, 6 players in double figures tonight, plus your bench was huge. Keldon and Dylan really outperformed everybody. Talk about how big your bench has been.
Yeah, it's been huge. I feel like we do have a lot of depth and a lot of guys who can make plays, and especially tonight, Dylan and Keldon were able to make a difference. I feel like Keldon's been consistent all year and being able to come off and provide energy, and really just provide some much needed scoring for us. And it's been great having Dylan back and him getting back in the mix and back in the flow and just kind of getting back in shape and stuff like that. So I feel like when we're able to play deep like that and have guys who can kind of give different looks and punches off the bench, like Jeremy defensively, and it's kind of just, I think we have a good collective mindset of whoever's in and whatever it takes, and able to have some versatility in that way to just kind of keep playing hard and playing physically, and to be able to trust whoever's whenever you're done, that the next guy's just going to come in and keep filling in for you.
A gutsy win at Orlando. Just talk a little bit about the bigs competing in the post and what that was like.
Orlando's been a great team in the last couple of years, and obviously their physicality, their like rim pressure and offensive rebounding and rim protection and stuff like that. And I played with Wendell in Chicago and Batadze, and then also they just have a lot of size on the wing and stuff like that. So the need to kind of just keep people off the glass and to do a good job in there, and then also just protecting the rim. It's going to be a game with like a lot of pressure on that end of the floor, and trying to be disciplined of, especially like not fouling, but knowing it's going to be physical and playing that line. And I think that's kind of what Mitch talked about for us when we kind of talked about like playing instinctually, is there's just going to be a lot of just kind of embracing the fight, and you have to play that part of the game. And there's sometimes where you got to think the game a little more, and other times we just got to meet the challenge. And I feel like that's Orlando does a great job of just making you have to meet that challenge, and they'll kind of dominate you if you don't do that.
What do you learn about your team coming off a tough turnaround, where you guys are able to have to fight and really, Coach said, empty the tank to get a win like this?
Sometimes you wake up the next day and the game comes up pretty quick, and you're not exactly sure where you're at. But there's a certain point when you're heading out to the floor where it's like you're going to be out there for the next couple hours, and you got to commit to it, and you just kind of find energy. And that's, I think, where the connection between guys and stuff like that, of just being able to enjoy the moment, enjoy the game, and to kind of keep building on what you've worked hard to accomplish. So to be able to get a win in the back-to-back like that and on the road, I feel like it's a great thing to be able to experience, and just kind of knowing that. And that's the thing about the league, and it occurs a lot in the playoffs too, where none of the games just kind of like are given and happen automatically. There's always like a game to play and a game to win, and it was you know, a good job for us to be able to get that one tonight.
What was your process today to be ready for this moment?
What was my? I mean, I try to sleep as much as I can, although now I can't really get much past a certain time anymore. So, yeah, just trying to rest, trying to do some treatment. You know, went to mass. That was great. Shout out Mary Queen of the Universe, awesome church. And then just, yeah, I mean, I think you kind of just have to like let yourself kind of come down and just be ready by the time the tip happens. And a lot of that's just taking care of your body and trying to eat and hydrate and put yourself in the best position that you can. And I just kind of trust that.
Thank you, Luke.
Yep.
Thank you.